Hi YouTube. So I am coming on today with a product review. This is a review on the Willow breast pump. This is the Generation 3. I mentioned in my life update video that I was getting ready to purchase this breast pump, and I did. Um, I had it, let's see, I think I've had it 2 weeks now, so I think I'm ready to come on and give my final thoughts on this. I'll start off by saying this is a investment. The Willow 3.0, this is the third generation. They have three different versions, and this is the newest that came out earlier this year. It retails for $499. Yeah, that's quite expensive. I just to kind of give you a little bit of background, I'm going to do a video about it, but I exclusively pump for my son, and I wanted something that was going to allow me to basically be able to move around a little bit more instead of being tied to my pump. I have a standard electric pump, and that is a Medela Sonata. That one also is kind of pricey. I think it's like $349 or so, but I got a really good deal on that, so that's why I have it. I also have one other pump that I haven't used yet, but anyways, kind of make a long story short, I wanted something that I could just walk around in, and the Willow pump allows you to do that. You can basically just you put it in your bra, and you can walk around and do whatever you need to do with it. Now, kind of to like show you how it works. Um, it comes with just the two pumps. They are sold together. Um, it comes with this flange, and then you'll need milk bags. So the bags, they come in sets of 48, I think, and they're 4-ounce bags. The bags go in here some kind of way. I never use the bags because I actually have the container, and I'll show that in a minute. But this actually, wait, this does go in there some kind of way. I think like that. I'm not really sure. I haven't used the bags. I use the containers, which I'll show you now. And just to give you a price point, the bags are expensive. That's one of the cons that a lot of people do not like about the Willow. They average out to be about 50 cents a bag, and I think you need two per pump session. That's $1 per pump session. They're not reusable, and they hold 4 ounces. I don't know how they work as far as storing in the freezer, if they freeze flat or anything, because like I said, I didn't use the bags yet. I'm not going to. You'll find out why in just a few minutes. But they have, whoa, okay, that one fell. They have these reusable containers that is somewhat new. And the milk just goes in here. And so the way it works is you put this to the pump, and actually it's trying to come on, and I don't know if I can say this, your goes in here. I don't want my video to get flagged, so I'm not gonna say it, but where your milk comes out, you line it up, but you line it up before you attach your pump. So it comes in 3 different sizes. This is well, I don't need to tell y'all what size it is, but I crack myself up sometimes. But yeah, so it comes in 3 different sizes. The containers are $49.99, which I think is really good as far as being cost effective. You can reuse these. You don't have to worry about the bags. The bags would be good if you're like maybe on the go and don't want to deal with the containers. But I think the containers, if you're going to get this pump, definitely invest in the containers. It's, like I said, it's reusable. The bags you would have to constantly buy. If you're someone like me, I pump kind of going down on my pumps per day, but I start out pumping 8 times a day. So that's $8 in one day that I would be spending on just my pump, my bags. So in addition to the investment that you've already made on the pump itself. So just know that that is an option. The pump also comes with a charger. Another con I would say is it only comes with one charger, so you can only charge one pump at a time. There's a little port here, and you just plug it up and let it charge. They say, I think, that one charge is good for, I think, 4 20-minute pump sessions. You can also charge this like up just for a few minutes if you need like just one, pump session or whatever, if you don't have time to let it charge all the way. I found that I think it took almost like an hour and some change to charge it all the way up. It was completely dead when I received it. So, and I did buy mine secondhand. The person I bought mine from, she had only used it 3 times because she wasn't able to breastfeed anymore. So, yeah, I just sanitize everything. So, the other thing that the pump comes with is what is called the flex tubes, and you will use this whether you're using the milk containers or the bags. It just fits. Where does it fit? I think that's what I was messing up with the bags. I think the bag attaches to the flex tube some kind of way. I think. Not really sure because I didn't ever use. Oh, yeah. Anyways, it fits down over top. Oops, I'm not in the camera. It fits over this, and it like snaps in place, but your bag would be behind here. So I'm not gonna actually use one because I don't want to waste a bag. But so for convenience and as far as like if you're looking at some of your other breast pumps, it's really easy as far as cleanup to have those bags, because then for sanitizing after each pump session, you only have 2 pieces. Even if you are using the milk containers, you only have 3 pieces, and I'll show you why it's 3 pieces. You'll always use this, like I said, and then to get your milk out, you just take this little flap here, open it, and you would pour your milk out. I keep dropping stuff. The other really cool thing is this pump comes with an app that's really it's really cool. It tells you how to use the pump. I did use it both times. Well, how many times did I use this thing? I think twice. Yeah, I've only used it twice. Tells you exactly like step by step how to do things, how to empty your milk out from this, how to stop the pump, all of that. So if you need it to, this actually comes out. Push it out. It's an unlock on the back. Push it out. But anyways, you do. You would have these 3. Technically, it'd be 6 pieces because it's on both sides. That's all you have to clean. One thing I will say, the brushes that it comes with, to me, do not get in here good. I actually purchased a brush by the Boone, I think it's called Boone. It's the company that makes the little grass drying racks. I purchased a brush by them that I felt worked really well in getting this clean. I will link it down below. I got it from Amazon. And then to reassemble this, you just put it in here, line it up, and push it in, and then you lock it, and then you're ready to go. You would have your little flap. So yeah, if you need an extra charger, you can buy a separate charger. I should have mentioned that, and I think they are maybe $50 too. Not really sure. So you're looking at, for convenience, if you were to buy another charger, you're looking at about $600. Is it worth the investment? Probably if you're someone who is going to be pumping a lot, it's worth, being able to just move around freely, put it in your bra. They suggest using a nursing bra. Um, and I found that also a sports bra will work. Um, I did try nursing bra. Sorry, y'all. It's late. I tried that, and I also tried a sports bra. So I've used it twice, and both of them work really well for me. You want something that's gonna be secure though, because the pump is hanging from you. They're not super heavy, but they're not lightweight either. So just know that this is going to be hanging or attached to you. It does kind of suction to you, but just know that you need something with a good support when you're putting it on. Now, for my final thoughts, um, I think this would be perfect probably for someone with a normal supply, meaning that you basically produce, the amount that your baby drinks. Or if you are someone who is actually latching your baby and you're just pumping, to build a stash or just to empty yourself. Um, if you have a normal supply. If you're someone like me with an oversupply, I don't recommend this pump. Um, I have an oversupply in which I'm going to be doing a video all about that as well. I find it to be a hassle to have to keep stopping to empty this because I pump more than 4 ounces each session. On average, I pump probably anywhere between 7 and like 8 ounces in each breast each session. So I have an oversupply, and this is not convenient for me because of how you have to unhook the breast pump. You have to pour the milk in something else, then reattach it, make sure there's no issues, no residue in here before it's going to let you start back up. And it does not empty me as quickly as my other pump. So if you have an oversupply, I do not recommend this. And I definitely would say if you have an oversupply, you would not want to invest in the bags whatsoever. It's super expensive. I mean, if I was using these bags for the day, I would need. Yeah, no. Y'all, I keep dropping stuff. Okay. But yeah, it would be super expensive for me. Now, one thing they do promote on their site that you can do if you have like a normal supply, you can reuse the bags. If you like pump on one side, you're not pumping like simultaneously. Pump on one side and then you switch to the other. They are like interchangeable, the pumps themselves. They have left and right on them, but you can use it on in either breast. It's just that your app and things are not going to be accurate. I don't know if I mentioned, but the app actually will show you how much you're pumping. I did find that my supply or my output was a little less with the Willow than with my Medela. A lot of people say they have the same output, and that could be true for some, but for me, I noticed that it did not empty me as well, and it was taking way more time than what I would want to spend, not even including the time I had to stop and restart because I had to stop and empty the containers and restart everything. Some people do, I think you may be able to get around it, not putting a little bit more than 4 ounces in the container, but you have to be really careful with that because it will overflow. From what I understand, I've seen some people post that they've actually ruined their pump because they pump past 4 ounces. And I think from what I have seen in the 2 times I did use it, it stops. The pump will stop completely. So you have to, you have to definitely be careful because as you can see, like these are, I'm sure, the electrical part of the pump itself. So there's nothing to do on the pump. You just turn it on, and I don't think it. Oh yeah, it turns on like that, and then you just press play when you're ready to let it start. It's pretty quiet. I will give it that. If you were out and about, nobody would really know that you have it on because unless you're in a really silent like type environment. Oh, well, it's trying to start because I pressed play, but I think the thing is actually low on battery. But yeah, and then the up and down little buttons there, that is how you can increase or decrease the suction on it. It has 7 different settings. And I did go all the way up to the highest setting just to see. It wasn't bad. Some people complain that it's really painful. Personally, I didn't find it to be any different than my Medela pump. It is a different suction. Whereas, so your regular electric pumps, they like, I think, go in, out, in, out, in, out. This supposedly is a constant suction. So that's the difference. But it wasn't painful or anything. And I have heard that the Generation 3 is supposed to be a little bit more comfortable. The Generation 3 also is marketed towards being able to express out 20% more milk on the study that they did. So, yeah, I guess if you're having problems with your supply, it's supposed to help. But overall, I think it definitely would be good for someone with a normal supply. But for my oversuppliers, I do not recommend this pump. And also, if you are, blessed up top, like I am, you're gonna look crazy. Even people that are not that heavy up top, you look crazy. This thing is, look how big it is. So basically, you have a whole nother set of breasts on you, and you look crazy. I took a picture. I took a picture with it on, and I look absolutely ridiculous. Like, so as far as being discreet, you would probably want to wear something, maybe like a little cardigan or something. You wouldn't want to just wear a shirt and have this on because you're gonna look crazy. And I mean, if you don't mind, or if that's the look you're going for, then this is a quick little boob job, I guess. But yeah. So just know that it's not discreet at all when it comes to actually appearance. But as far as sound, yes, it is pretty quiet considering that it is a breast pump. Let's see what else. So what am I going to do with this pump that I have spent all this money on? I am reselling mine. The person that I bought mine from, they said that they stopped using it because they weren't able to breastfeed anymore. Me, I'm gonna probably look into the Femi, I think it's Femi something cups that a lot of people say that they use. I think there's some probably more inexpensive options that will hold more. I think the Free Me, I think it's called Free Me. I think they hold 8 ounces, so that would actually work for me. I currently pump with the 8-ounce bottles on my Medela, so I don't have to switch out. Because even the 5 ounces there, I was going through 4 of them in one session, so that wasn't working out for me. But one thing, people will probably say, well, you knew you had an oversupply. Well, actually, no, I didn't. I mean, I kind of did, but my supply continues to go up. I am currently 8 weeks postpartum, and my supply continues to increase, seems like daily. So when I purchased this 2 weeks ago, I was borderline okay with, okay, 4 ounces. Yeah, I might have to switch out, but it wasn't like a every session thing. Now it's yeah, 4 ounces is never gonna be enough for me right now. So yeah, the switching out and then the bags, they just would not work for me. I don't think that's nothing to do with the pump itself. But if you are, an oversupplier, I do not recommend this pump. A lot of people, after I purchased this, also, a lot of people had a lot of negative things to say about the pump, as far as technical issues. Now, I will say, for some reason, the left pump, I always got an error both times I use it. I think I used it twice, but the hooking and rehooking, it makes it seem like I used it more because I had to go through all the steps multiple times. But I always had an issue with the left. It gave me an error telling me to check the connections and everything. And what I did was I just completely disassemble and reattach, and then it would start up. A lot of people also have complaints about the expression. So you have to go through a um, what is it, simulation, I think, phase, and then go into expression. And if you have problems getting your milk out, I think it there's a certain threshold before it will move to expression. Um, so you may have issues there. What else have I heard about this? Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I am like shutting down. It's getting late, but I wanted to come on and do this video before I actually sell this pump. If you're interested in it, I'll leave the link down below. It's on eBay. But yeah, it's basically, brand new. You can look at it and tell, like, the person that I got it from, they weren't lying. You could tell that they didn't use it. One of them, it actually comes with two size milk containers. Where's the other one? The person that I got it from had two sets of the containers. So that would not have been bad, but I only had one set of the, like, flange part, so I would have to disassemble it. I could order some more, but yeah, so it comes with two sets of the milk containers, the pumps, of course, and then everything you need to use it with the bags. I have, I think, like 72 bags or something like that. So it's on eBay. I'm not gonna use it. I've already cleaned and sterilized everything, but you would definitely want to do that again because it's gonna be shipped or whatever. And plus, you just see me drop one of the milk containers, so yeah. But anytime you buy something like this, you definitely gotta sanitize it. The person sanitized it before, but of course, I went back in and sanitized it, and sterilized it and everything. So yeah, that's my review. This is specifically for my oversuppliers. No to the Willow 3.0. I will come back on with another review of my Medela at a later time. But I wanted to come on, like I said, before I sell this, and let you all know my thoughts. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down below.